Hey, so welcome to an episode of C10's Garage. It's been a while since I've made a little tech video, but I wanted to share something with you guys. So this is a hydraulic slave cylinder that I've cleaned and rebuilt. This particular slave cylinder had never actually been serviced in over 20 years. It came off of a 2,000 model ZRX. And fortunately I was actually able to save this unit, and I'm going to share a couple of things with you guys. Now, everybody has their opinions on parts. I've had pretty good luck with K&L parts from Japan. Some guys don't like them, but I've been fortunate and never had an issue with them. So this slave cylinder's already been cleaned and rebuilt. This is the old seal. You can see it's really nice condition. And this is the old spring. Now, one thing that happens with your slave cylinders is in this area right here. It's right here by the counter shaft sprocket, so you get a lot of chain fling and different things like that that like to seize it up. So you can see how easily this is moving right now. And there's another way to test it, so there's no line actually connected on it. If you take and plug the hole right here, it's going to become significantly harder to compress because you're trying to compress the air. We're going to actually pull this out for you, and you should be able to pull it out with your fingers, like so, when it's cleaned. There it is, all nice and clean on the inside. I don't have any pitting on the aluminum, which is fortunate, because if you do have any pitting, this seal is not going to seal. It's very similar to your fork seals, your piston ring seals. It just basically keeps hydraulic fluid from going past the piston and air going behind the piston. One thing I want to note, it's very common on the leading edge of this piston to get some pretty severe pitting from your chain lube and actually being exposed to the elements. This is not a real big concern because this is not back in the sealing area. It actually protrudes out 100% of the time from the slave cylinder itself. So after you clean this with a little Scotch-Brite inside and get all your old gunk, take your bleeder valve out and make sure it's clear, because it likes to pack up with a lot of really nasty stuff. I'm still cleaning this rear brake caliper here. That was really bad. I use a little bit of grease specific for brakes and stuff, and you just basically push this piston in squarely like that, and you are good to go. Don't mind my washing machine in the background. Laundry day. A couple other things on your brake calipers, your 6-piston Tokikos. These are the bolts that hold the calipers together. They were really rough looking, so what I actually did is I blasted them all, sanded them all, actually chucked them up in the drill and smoothed them out, and then I painted them with a epoxy paint that takes about 7 days to cure. This is day 5 that they've been painted with 3 coats of epoxy paint, and they should hold up very well on the calipers now. Still got some carbs to rebuild and finish up this bike, so that's it.